We're living like Larry, we're flying high, but not too high, 'cause we're living like Larry.
Ah, I used up all my energy of the last one.
Understandable.
It's
Well,
okay.
listeners, I thank you for tuning in once again. We're starting this one by diving right into today's topic, Seth's love life. Now, Seth, in this time of a pandemic where there's isolation and so many are feeling alone, I have heard that you've somehow managed to find love. Can you tell me about this lucky lady or man?
That
Um,
was a good save there, Mark.
That was.
I led with lady that time, so nobody could cut me out.
um, I wasn't prepared for this. Shit. Let me hold on.
I can ask another question if you would like to
I
circle
would I
back
would
to
love
that
a
one.
different question. Let's come back to that one.
All right, so could you describe to me the first gift that they gave to you that really sealed the deal for you that this was the special person that was going to be with you for the rest of time?
Right. Enough of this pussy shit. What is all this emotional, mushy,
Mark,
mashy?
these are not
Seth,
good
here's my
questions.
Seth,
question.
Seth, can you
No.
describe?
Salty
No.
biscuits, you're done. Seth, here's my question.
Okay.
During quarantine, multiple porn sites, Pornhub, Brazers, all of those were giving out free porn subscriptions
All
to
right.
the men who were quarantined.
And women.
Did you partake in any of these promotions?
I did not, but I was unaware that this was going on. I feel like given the opportunity, I could have capitalized on this and potentially skyrocketed my channel to the next level. I think this
Because you
would.
were using those sites during the pandemic.
Oh, absolutely.
And how would your mother
I
watching people fuck online?
I Can you repeat that question? You got cut out a bit.
Not the good part. The good part didn't get cut out.
Damn. How would your mother feel if she knew that you were watching people fuck online?
Um, I'm gonna say probably uh you'd probably be uncomfortable with the situation, but I feel like she probably wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I feel like most moms would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's bold of you to assume that the porn he watches involves two people fucking.
Can I just say, Sam is a much better interviewer than Mark.
That is
All right
true.
then, you bitch. How much time do you spend on Cornhub since you obviously have a thing for corn and not for people?
What'd you say?
I said, how much time do you spend on Cornhub jacking off since you obviously have
Cornhub?
a thing for corn and not people?
Is there a reason that you don't feel comfortable saying the word porn?
No, Cornhub, it's a legit thing.
Is it?
That was
Yes.
an April Fool's joke by Cornhub.
I've never heard of this.
I'm pretty
April
sure
Fools did
Pornhub.
occur during the quarantine, so I'll give it to him.
Yeah,
I'll allow it.
And that was an old April Fool's thing
that
from
was
years
like 2
ago.
years ago, I think.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. You do not butter yourself up and then jack off with popcorn.
And pretend your penis is
No,
a
but
corn cob.
maybe I should
You heard
try
it there
it.
first, folks. Seth Esslinger is blatantly denying the facts that have been established as true. Next
Oh,
God,
week, we will follow up with why
slander.
Seth is so afraid to admit his
I would
deep
rather
love.
watch Tucker Carlson. That was
Mark
just awful reporting.
Mark is clapping back,
Fuck you.
and he's not doing it well.
Tucker Carlson doesn't take shit from people, at least. That's the only reason you want to watch him.
You did call your participant a bitch, so
You
It's true.
called him a pussy.
he called you a pussy.
Yeah, he did call you a
Way
pussy.
different.
I would like to rescind the calling Seth a bitch and transfer that over to Sam if it's not too late.
Well, this is live, so you kind of missed your opportunity.
It's
Yeah.
not
But the
live,
market
but
So,
it's not
Seth,
going
have
to be
market
you
has
edited.
not
have you
closed
watched
yet.
the Wolf of Mark?
If you're
Seth,
gonna
have
say
you watched the
something,
Wolf?
spit it out.
Son of a bitch.
Shut up, Mark. I'm trying to hear Sam.
Have you watched The Wolf of Wall Street?
I have not.
You have not.
No.
Are you aware of the scene where he gets asked how many times he jacks off a day?
Well, obviously not, because I have not seen it.
All right. Well, I think you know where this is going.
Are you asking how many
Objection,
times I jack
objection,
off
Your
a
Honor.
day?
He's leading the witness.
Who's
Oh, I'm
your
leading him
honor?
straight to water.
I'm gonna
Am
give
I your
you
honor?
a number between 1 and 3, and I'm
That's
gonna
kind
leave it
of
at that.
that's kind of a low range there, buddy.
That's a low range.
Yeah, if you're telling me 3 is the max here, I'm gonna assume you're lying.
Between 1 and
No,
3 times a day.
I'd
it's
say
it's a
between
logarithmic scale, EJ. That thing's
yeah,
up in the 50s.
yes. Oh, well,
No, wait,
you
that's
should
not
have
a
said that.
logarithmic scale.
I
And I
feel
don't
like
think
your
yeah.
dick
A
would
thousand?
not have any skin on it at that
All right,
point.
let's
It would
let's
just
go
be raw.
linear. Let's go linear and just say it goes between 1 and 25. That's a reasonable number.
What? AJ, how often do you jack off a day?
Yeah,
Like, that's
I'm
ridiculous.
Sorry, was this the episode where I get questioned? I don't
I
think
liked
so.
where this was going, but I also disagree with the fact that 1 to 25 is a reasonable range.
1 to 25
I
is
strongly
absurd.
disagree with that.
I mean,
Well, 25
one's
is like
fine,
the
but 25
maximum.
is absurd.
Can you even recharge that many times in a day?
This
Jesus
is
Christ.
not the episode in which I get questioned.
You'd have to be a monster
It
to
was
get
just a general
25.
question, not you specifically.
I
Can
mean,
the
yes.
It
average
doesn't come
man?
out after a while. Your balls
just
can't
be like-
produce that much sperm.
No,
It would be like
just-
holding a limp eel
you-
in your hand as
you
it
kinda-
just kind of spits out.
I'd say the last 20 are kind of dry runs, but the
You're
last
supposed to do the
10
dry run before, not after.
Okay, not a dry, a run that is not dry, but it has no.
Would you even enjoy it at
Feel.
that point?
No,
it
I
would
was just about to say the last 10 or so. You kind of have to.
At that point,
know,
you're just
grin
in it
and
for
bear
the
it.
numbers. You're not in it
Because
for the
if you
fun
really push
anymore.
it, it's
His
like the
face
end of a
twisted
marathon.
in pain, but he knows he must push through.
You got to get those numbers up, man. It's hard.
Wow.
So,
It's
Seth,
like-
ideally,
Look
where
at
do you want
Alice.
those numbers to be?
What you mean, like my numbers or?
Yeah, what is your goal for how many times you would like to jack off in a day?
Into popcorn.
Are
no,
we
just in general, and then popcorn.
are we
Oh.
taking into account like how much is physically possible, or is just like my dream
Just
number?
how much you,
EJ isn't.
how much you as Seth as
I
singer,
think y'all,
how many
y'all
times
are
would
just
you like to jack
weak-willed,
off in a
man.
day?
You guys
Uh,
need to like crack
I don't
down
know.
and get working one of these days and just see.
I
how
feel like
far
it
you can
it
go.
depends on how I'm feeling in the day.
How
Or
you're
the-
feeling in a day?
Yeah.
What is your best feeling day? Like, what is the day where you wake up and you say, "I'm gonna get a nasty nut in today"?
I don't know. What kind of question is that?
I know it's a pretty good question.
Those are the kind of hard-hitting questions Mark
Oh my
avoids.
God.
That's how you know it's a good.
I don't know if I could answer that question.
That's okay.
Not because like I don't want to, because I just don't have an answer for it.
I don't think
That
Seth's
is an answer
answered
right
a
there.
single question so far.
Wait, what'd you say?
Has he answered a single question?
Yes.
Which question did you answer?
So you asked me how many times I nut in a day. I said 1 to 3.
No, you
Oh,
offered
okay,
a
1 to
range.
3.
I thought you were off. I thought you put that range out there and to have Sam guess.
Yeah. Wait. So how often do we hit a 3? Is it 3 like once a month?
I don't know.
Because I feel like you've got to have pretty like your schedule's got to be pretty clear, and you've got to be really in the mood to have 3 in a day.
Wait, really?
I mean, I have a lot of free time. I kind of spend most of my time playing video games.
I
Should
don't
we
really-
redirect this to
Mark,
Mark? That was
Mark,
quite
how-
the
how
that was
the
quite the ad-lib
turntables here?
response from Mark.
I was surprised you guys schedule them. You know, when it happens, it happens.
You know what? I'm gonna agree
Go
with
into
Mark there.
class.
When it happens, it happens.
Well, it's not scheduled necessarily, but there's like, let's say you're working like an 8-hour shift, and you're like, okay, so when I get home, I'm gonna eat dinner, and I'll probably jack off sometime during that time.
Really? You just
So,
plan that
when
after
you
work?
schedule this, are you already horny, or you just know you're gonna get horny?
When am I not horny?
He's got to make
Oof.
himself horny when he scheduled it. Come on,
Yeah.
pretty simple.
Wow,
You're
I'm
sitting
being
there-
so inefficient, and I do not regret it.
So
got an
you're
hour
telling me
before
that
bed.
you go completely off the cuff. It's just you're chilling. You're like, I could do that right now.
Mark is just waiting at the
It's
DMV.
less of an I can. It's more of just let's get this out of the way kind of thing.
Let's get this out of the.
That's-
So,
Jesus
That's what-
Christ.
That's what he told the judge for
so
public
do you
indecency.
do you even
Do you even
enjoy it? Or are
enjoy
you
it?
just trying to get it out of the way?
Ah, that is a great question. There's definitely that sense of like euphoria right as it happens, but then it's just disappointment.
Oh yeah, the post nut clarity where you realize like, shit, I just watched this girl get railed and she's not even that hot.
Even before it though, you're just like, man, why is this taking so long? I just want to be done with this.
I have never heard someone say that.
Mark
Really?
is
Huh.
like both parties.
My
in a
God.
scenario.
Mark having a little bit of erectile
Mark is
dysfunction
gonna
here.
make some girls, there's some body, girl or guy, that he's gonna make their night because he's gonna just be pumping it out, and they're gonna be like, he's gonna be like, God, can this be done yet? And they're gonna be like, holy shit, this guy can last.
I'm not saying there's not that 1 or 2 seconds right at the apex where it's like, yeah. But besides that, no.
I think
No, babe.
I've learned a lot. This is the
Wow.
most informational night of my life.
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. There were 2 seconds in there I was feeling it.
So,
But everything else, I just want to get it over
Mark,
with.
I don't want to expose you, but I have to ask a hard-hitting question.
Uh-huh.
If you only enjoy 2 seconds of it, how much time of it are you spending not enjoying it?
Oh, that's a good question.
How much time am I spending not enjoying it?
Like, do you spend like 5 minutes just jerking your dick and like, wow,
Ooh,
this is not fun. But in 5 minutes, I'm gonna have 2 seconds.
It's I never
He
do it
plays
because
the
I
long
want
game.
the 2 seconds. I do it because like it just builds up over time. Like I gotta get this done so I can get some work done.
So you're blue balling yourself.
My God.
Blue ball doesn't seem like the right word. Some people just say building suspense, and I think I like that analogy. I'm building suspense
Oh,
within
okay.
myself.
Within yourself. Huh.
Wow.
Wow. So we've learned Mark does have sexual needs, although he does not enjoy it.
Oh, everybody's got hormones pumping through them, even me.
My God. This has been insightful.
But 5 minutes, 5 minutes is excessive. I don't think I'd
Actually,
ever go for 5 minutes straight. At that point, I just give up and come
So
back to
that
it
that
later.
clears a lot. That clears a lot. All right,
it
that's
really
good.
does. I feel
I
like
thought
can
you
see
I
my
thought you were
quality
just
life.
like you were just miserable, just going at it like, God,
No.
this sucks.
If it's still going on by that point, you're like, all right, I'll revisit this later. Let me go eat some
I'll
food.
try
Have
again.
you had that happen where you were not able to
Oh,
successfully pleasure yourself?
Yeah, that happens.
Noah noticed that Mark said he had to go eat ice cream when he was no longer aroused. That really brings it full circle.
It does.
It's the
I
least
don't think
fuckable
it
ice
does.
cream.
I think you noticed I said eating the ice cream.
So, Mark, I've loved this intermission. Thank you so much. But back to Seth.
All right.
So we know that after Mark finishes, he goes and gets ice cream. What do you do after you finish?
What do I do after I finish?
Yeah, like what's your go-to? I just got a nut and I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of the night.
I usually just go back to whatever I was doing before it.
Watching
See?
anime?
Seth
Sometimes
gets
it's
it.
watching anime, sometimes it's playing video games. It's just whatever I was
So,
doing.
since you were watching anime before you started jacking off, was it the anime that got you in the mood?
Sometimes it is the anime that gets you in the mood.
Hold on.
Oh,
It depends on the
Sam,
scene.
Ask him how old the people in the anime are, Sam.
that seems like a trap question, and as a responsible journalist, I will not do that. What is the most erotic anime?
The most erotic anime. I feel like that's probably a better question for Alberto.
That is a good question for Alberto, but Alberto's answer would scare me, so that's why I have not asked.
I mean, I don't watch I don't watch anime that's intended to be erotic.
Wow.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
don't like
That's
that
fair.
answer. I don't like that
So
answer.
You know what,
watch
EJ? You don't like a lot of my
informational
answers.
animes that you can't help but getting turned on by.
Informational or educational? Or
A bit of
both?
both.
Are there
honestly.
educational animes? Is that a thing?
Well, you said you
Will you
watched them,
learn
you turned
something
on.
from them? You learned about the plot. That's educational.
I guess.
Learned about what makes you horny.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I got too excited.
That was a bit over the top there. Wonder what Sam was thinking about.
EJ, I think you haven't asked Seth your own question yet, so I'll leave
I
the last minute to
haven't.
you.
Yeah, I was gonna
take it away.
ask. What makes you feel like it's okay to pretend that masturbating is in and of itself a relationship?
I don't understand the question.
Because we came into this episode talking about your relationship over the quarantine, and all that we've gotten out of this is that you masturbate a lot. And I wouldn't qualify that as a relationship.
Well, think about it this way: to be in a healthy relationship with someone else, you have to first be in a healthy relationship with yourself. So if you're
That's
not,
deep.
if you are not masturbating correctly, it is impossible to be in a healthy relationship.
So Seth, do you feel like you're masturbating correctly now that you had a lot of practice with this quarantine?
I mean, I guess. I think so.
Have you been working on your technique?
I don't. What? Just kind of
I
do it.
definitely think that Seth is close to being ready to take the next step.
The fact
He's almost there.
the fact that he kind of dismissed the whole technique thing makes me think that he is not ready.
I can tutor you if you want.
Guys, I know how to masturbate. I'm 22.
Alright,
I
walk
don't
me through
know.
it.
You
Yeah.
got what, 30 seconds? Do it. Tell us how you do it.
Yeah, I got 30 seconds before I go to work. Hurry up.
I'm not gonna masturbate on a podcast. Fuck off.
No,
Well,
just
it didn't
explain
say
your
to
process.
masturbate,
Just
just
explain
explain,
your
yeah.
process.
I'm getting
No.
late for work, Seth. Come on. I gotta get this out before I go
Yeah.
to work.
Mark, shut up. It's
This
11:30.
out before I go to work.
He's stalling.
Mark
He's
can't focus
stalling.
at work if he doesn't.
And we're out of time.
He stalled. Oh my god.